on Facebook. So welcome everybody to our Monday night What the Health. We're here every Monday. Why do I feel like this is the first time I've ever like done this? All of a sudden I'm like, oh gosh. No, not really.
I think we're going on 5 weeks, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
maybe
we are.
6.
Yeah. All of a sudden it's like, what the health is going on?
Yeah.
So we are here tonight. We would love for you to spend 15 minutes with us, just listening about ways that we can take control of our lives, our environments, our health, because right now there is a ton of things out of our control and it doesn't feel good. But spend 15 minutes with us and we will talk to you and share with you some things about how you can take these things back in control of your life. So for those of you that I have not met yet, my name is Melanie Jansen. I've been with Young Living for 2.5 years now, loving it. It has changed my life incredibly and my family's life because I feel better. But tonight is not about me. It is about Brenda. So I am going to pass it over to Kristin.
What about windows?
Hello. My name is Kristin. I'm based out of Las Vegas. And like Mel said, we're going to talk about some oils and our oily life, and specifically a few of the oils from the kit that we use as our medicine cabinet. And you can see right there that Mel is holding it up. And I guess before I introduce Brenda, I just want to, ask you to click the share button, because ultimately, if none of us had shared this information, we wouldn't have, people that we have helped. So if I signed up with Dora, so if any of you know Dora, had she not shared with me, we would not be here today talking about it. I wouldn't have a team, and I wouldn't have this business, and I wouldn't have the capabilities of being able to help other people and introduce this health plant-based life. So I implore you to click share, and maybe have a watch party with us for the next 15 minutes, or just share it on your page so that all of your friends can get this information, because you just never know who needs to hear it. There are so many uses to these oils, and we all use them for different things. Hundreds of uses per oil in some cases, depending on the oil. So share, because you just never know who needs it, who needs to know.
That's right. Be that friend. Be that friend.
Yes, for certain. So I'm going to introduce Brenda, and Brenda is based out of Salmon Arm in Canada. What is it, -27, you said tonight?
No, -6 now.
Chilly. I think you need to break out the cinnamon bark, because that's a really nice warming oil, hot one actually. So Brenda, if you want to share with us how you got involved with Young Living, how long you've been using, and maybe a few of your favorite kit oils.
I am Brenda Cunningham, and I have been with Young Living for probably 2 years. And I'm so thankful that Catherine and Dylan introduced me to it. I've always been looking for things to make my life healthier. And this really, I never knew anything about oils before. So it's been really a learning experience for me. When I was 10, I was diagnosed with epilepsy, and I went off the meds by myself when I was probably 22, and because I didn't like the way I was feeling, and it was an okay thing, because it's been 30 years since I've been seizure free. So the oils that I like for this is like Ninja. It makes you feel good all over, like, and it's good for your brain, and it's good for your liver and all your body parts, and which I like. It makes me feel good. It makes me have energy, and it's helped my mother out a lot with energy too. So it's been good. Panaway has been a godsend for me because I work in a grocery store and I have had like sore backs and like fell from and got a separated shoulder, and it helps with the pain. And I use copaiba with it just to magnify the oils. And it's been good, like in the bathtub with Panaway and the Epsom salts. And I love the smell of it because it smells like root beer. So yeah, it's I use peppermint in with a cream with coconut oil, copaiba, Panaway, and put the oils on my shoulder and my back and even my feet sometimes because they get a little sore too. And the peppermint's cooling for that, which I really like. And
I have to say that I love that combination, and so does my husband.
yeah.
But that nice smell. She's putting it on her feet now. That has been such a relief for me to use Panaway and peppermint together. And I know copaiba is a big magnifier, but oh my gosh, Panaway and peppermint together on my low back has been hugely helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Another one.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think that's like so cool because that's the amazing thing about being a part of this community, right? Is like we talk and we share about like the things we use. I never ever thought to put peppermint on my feet because I'm always like, oh, the oils that go on my feet are the ones that are gonna relax me and make me go to sleep. That's what I keep thinking. So when you're like, my feet were sore, put peppermint on there. I'm like, what? Great idea. I am putting them on there right now.
Today, I just gave samples to a girl who has injured her foot. And like the doctor keeps saying that it's irreparable. It's irreparable. It's irreparable, right? Not repairable. So first she started out using peppermint and she said she's gotten a lot of relief from that. Today I gave her Panaway to add to it. And I just know that she's going to be calling me tonight going, oh God, this is amazing, right? Like, I don't feel this pain anymore. So I'm looking forward to like 2 more hours. My phone is going to start ringing.
Yeah.
But yeah, big to do.
Yeah. Well, I used to walk in the Relay for Life and I'd walk all night. And that's what we use is peppermint lotion to cool our feet and change our socks. And I'm just loving the oil now because it's so cool with the coconut oil and things like that because it's way more healthier for my feet. And yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love this. I just love it.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. This is why we share, because life is way too hard without oils and our ninja and things like that. And, like it's so cool. And that's one thing, like kind of how we were mentioning at the beginning, right? You can take control of your life and your health and things like that, because I am so excited that I can just have these things. Like I have them in my home because like Kristin said, a million things that we can use these for. Okay, maybe not a million, but you know what I mean. They're so diverse. We can use them for so many things. And, like Brenda's like, put it on your feet. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm putting them on right now. We started a challenge and you have to do 2 workouts a day. And we're like I'm on day number 2. So that's like 4 workouts in 2 days. And I'm like, I am definitely putting this all over because on my feet are so sore. Like it's crazy. I'm just like, thank you, Brenda. And this is why we share. We share because it works and it helps somebody feel better, right? Like in so many ways. So
And to be able to use a plant for pain management, instead of something synthetic, that is huge. I mean, I know we all know like the typical over the counter things that we might use when we have a little bit of pain. But you know, a lot of that has synthetics in it, whereas the oils that we have are 100% pure. There's no fillers, there's no chemicals, there's nothing. It's just pure plant.
Yeah. And that's exciting. That is so exciting. I just wanted to take 1 second and give a shout out to Marcus, who just commented on our video to say happy Monday. But Marcus, that I just wanted to give a shout out for him for like checking this out, because he has been asking me questions and things like that. So this is some perfect information for him to be hearing. So yay, Marcus, for jumping on here with us. But yes, so back to the plants. It's really, I've always totally been so interested in plant medicines, and you know, our indigenous teachings and plant medicines, can't even say it, or medicines. Because I get so excited, my brain's like going way faster than my tongue can go. But it makes me that excited because it's like, this is the closest thing that I will be able to get to being able to learning about plant medicines. And like, Young Living has a whole team of scientists over there that are doing all the testing and research and stuff, making sure that we are getting the highest quality and that we're using them for what, you know, what we need to use them for. I don't need to know that. So I feel so incredibly blessed that I'm like, you know what, this is the closest thing that I'm going to come to our indigenous medicines, and I can share confidently, you know, like, hey, this is a plant right here. This is something that we can use that's going to help us. And then it makes it like so close to my heart, because, you know, just with the indigenous teachings and things like that. So I'm like, you know, win-win both ways. So yes, I just, too exciting.
I know, and I think, you know, with Young Living having over 650 products, not just oils, but so many like vitamins and nutritional supplements that are infused with essential oils. There's so much that we can now get rid of in our home that might have synthetics in it, and go, you know, all plant-based, and be able to just shop at one store. So they really do make it easy.
Yeah, totally. Okay, Brenda, is there another oil on this, in this treasure chest, that you want to talk about?
I'm going to talk about Digize.
Okay.
My mom fell probably 3 weeks ago, and she was really sick, like vomiting a lot. And so I grabbed the Digize and I put it on her chin and her sides of her face and things like that. And then I rubbed it on her chest and rubbed it on her stomach the right way. And it worked. It absolutely worked. It was great. Like, it stopped right like that. And it was amazing. Yeah. Yeah. And it helped with her sinuses too. So that's a good thing too.
That is amazing. Hey,
Yeah.
they say that Digize is the oil that turns skeptic into believers, because it works so fast, and it is so amazing. Like, and how empowering is that for you to be like, hey, mom, I have something that can help you. Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, you don't have to run to the store. You don't have to give her something that's going to cause all these other side effects. You know exactly what's in here. And you're just like, mom, I got it right here. Like, you're good.
Yeah.
And then for it
Yeah.
to work so quickly, like,
Yeah.
to help our loved ones feel better, like, I don't know, that just pulls my heartstrings so incredibly much. Like, whenever I hear about that, it's like, wow, incredible.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we all need to have that empowerment and that control in our lives, to just be like, yeah, got it right here you go, put it on.
Another thing I'll have to say too, it has helped with her burping too.
Yeah,
Like belching. Yeah.
well,
It's
that,
helped a lot. So yeah.
My husband uses it as his, you know, for heartburn.
Yeah.
So it's great as another source for if you have heartburn, and pretty severe. He has pretty severe heartburn where he, it feels like you're having a heart attack, and he's got to lay down, and he feels nauseous and that kind of thing. So it has really benefited him in that way.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Okay, we're coming up to close to our 15-minute mark. Is there one last one that you would like to talk about?
RC.
RC, okay.
RC was awesome 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I think we had the big fire near Salmon Arm and all the smoke. And my mom was having lots of breathing problems. And somebody said thieves in RC, and we put it in the diffuser, and it helped a lot because we found through the air conditioner, it was coming through that and things like that. So
Wow.
it was a win-win. Yeah.
That's so cool. That is so cool.
Yeah.
Just helping the family and yourself.
And rubbing it on her. Pardon me?
Just helping her, right? Like helping your family and yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like you said, we don't have to go to the drugstore or the grocery store, or,
Yeah.
you can skip those aisles.
Yeah. And that's like the super exciting thing with Young Living is, even though, we're all signed up under somebody, we order directly from Young Living and they ship it directly to our door. So we don't even have to go anywhere. The only thing I go to the store for now is like food and clothes. That's like it. And everything else is right to my door. So that's perfect. That is so perfect. So I'm just going to show you guys real quickly here. Like, I know if you've jumped on before or if you have one, this is what we call our starter bundle. And in Canada, this is our Canadian starter bundle. We have 11 oils and there's 10 of them on the top here. And then we have like this treasure chest underneath, which is so cool. It's got a bunch of goodies in here. Hand sanitizer, our Thieves hand sanitizer, which has been approved by Health Canada to be on our government's list of approved sanitizers to be using during this pandemic that we're in. It comes with your 11th oil, Northern Lights Black Spruce. It comes with a roller fitment, so you can roll on some oils. And Brenda had mentioned at the beginning the Ningxia. You get 2 packages of Ningxia in there. Ningxia is a liquid supplement. It makes up 40% of Young Living sales. So that's a big deal. It's a really big deal. And like she said, energy, it supports all your systems. It's amazing, fantastic. None of us live without it. But those come in there as well. And then on the Canadian side, we get I don't know how well you can see it. It's called the Desert Mist Diffuser that I've got going back here. But this is our starter bundle. And that's how we all get started, because if I hadn't have got this starter bundle, I probably wouldn't have tried like half of the oils half of the oils that are in this bundle. And that's why we do that, is because you can get so many products that are toxic in your house and you can get them out of your home because you have this amazing bundle. This has replaced my entire medicine cabinet. I have 5 kids and that's all I use on them is.
Yep. And we use it as our first aid kit. So same thing, right? Medicine cabinet, first aid kit. There's so many things that we use it for.
Yeah. It's absolutely incredible.
And who needs that, right? Everybody needs
everybody.
A first aid kit and medicine cabinets.
Everybody does. And that's right. Like, this is an epic way of taking control of your health and your health options, because right now we know that it's hard to get to see the doctors. We don't want to go to the hospitals because we're like, trying to keep ourselves healthy and protect ourselves. And if you have this stuff on your shelf and you can reach for that, why not? Right? Like, why not take that control? So, when you want to get started, you can connect with myself and Kristin or Brenda. Any one of us will definitely help you get started on your journey and get one of these in your hands. Anybody local up here in Fort St. John that's watching this, I have a starter bundle ready to go if you want it in your hands like now and you don't
Me
want to wait.
too, here in Vegas.
Yes,
I'll drop it off tonight.
right? I know.
Uh-huh.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll do that. So
Yeah.
it is incredible. So why not? I mean, if this is going to help you with like sleep, cuts, burns, bruises, tummy aches, pains, like you name it, if it's going to help you, why not give it a try? Right? Why not? You have to invest.
What in the health are you waiting for? Right?
Exactly. What in the health are you waiting for? So Brenda, I just want to say thank you so much for sharing your stories and your journeys and all your tips and tricks. My foot, I put it on one foot. It feels kind of cool. Hey, it feels literally feels cool. It's it feels really good. um so thank you, and thank you, sending lots of love and hugs to your mom, and keep doing those amazing things for the people that you love, and just supporting her and supporting
Yeah.
yourself, because you can't give unless you look after yourself too, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So incredible. So does anybody want to say anything before we say goodbye to Facebook world? We're all good. Okay, what the
All
hell,
good.
people? We will be back next Monday, same time, same place, 6 o'clock Pacific Mountain Time. Pacific Mountain? Why do I always say that? Pacific Standard Time, 7 o'clock Mountain Time. So we will be here.
And tomorrow we've got our 6 p.m. PST Pacific Standard Time business class. So if you're interested in learning more about the business, stop by tomorrow at 6.
Yeah, because not only do we offer health, we offer wealth. So,
That's
yep,
right.
jump
I would
on
just
tomorrow.
like to say one thing.
Yep.
Thank you very much, you guys. This was good for me to do this because it helps with the nerves.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. Thank you so much for being here, Brenda. All right. Good night, Facebook.
Night.
I'm like, okay.